Let's clear some cookies! Oh, that did not work. I do not know why that didn't. Okay, that went okay. Let's quickly just... Crash back here, kill all those. Sweet. Let's just get these ducks all in line and just knock them all out. Sweet. I want to do my, my daily stamp cookie run. I was thinking about doing a... Like, hey, let's do my dailies on Cookie Run and just, like, do, like, a podcast outing where I just talk about what's going on in my life, what I have planned, what I'm working on. Because this is, of all the games to just kind of mindlessly play, this is a really solid one. Because I really don't need to put too much thought into it, especially when I'm doing, like, just dailies. Like, raids I need to put a little bit of thought into, so I have something to talk about. Kind of like Northern Lion-esque, like, Binding of Isaac style thinking. But for these, it's kind of just, I could just kind of rattle them off the top of my head, right? And just talk about other things. I don't need to put too much effort in. It does provide me like a starting point if I want to talk about, like, if I just want to talk about the game, because I just can. But it also means that if, for example, there's something that I'd like to chat about, I have a vessel to do so. Like, for example, one of the things I'm working on right now is a fairly large-scale video talking about different languages in Chants of Sonar. I'm trying to make them in a multi-part series where I'll be going through each different language individually. And I've been trying to work on the first one of the... There's a couple different names for them, and it's kind of inconsistent as to what they actually like go by like officially. But like most people will call them the oh crap, what's it called now? Like the acolytes or something like that. Like, or the worshippers, or something of that ilk, because different languages use different words, right? There's no one consistent correct way to call it. Although you could talk about like how each language calls themselves, which calls their own people, which is very relevant, and I will be going into that because there is the a classic story in languages called the Germany problem, where your language is. You can say that your language doesn't originate from other languages. If you make a good, good conlang, if you call Germany by something similar to Deutschland, right? Because that's what its actual name is. Germany has a very specific root, and Almany is another one you sometimes see, has a different specific root, but neither of them are what the language calls itself, right? So a lot of languages will try to avoid that because they have their own specific, they don't want to see like they have an anglophonized root. Another good example. What do you call Japan? If your conlang, calls Japan something like Japan, you've already failed. Because both languages, like language roots that are non-Asian in descent will use Japan or Japon or something like that as the name, even though Japan itself doesn't actually call itself that. It calls itself Nippon. So it's interesting. What do different countries call themselves, and what do other languages call them? So when we're talking about this language of Chants of Sonar, I want to make sure that I am talking about them within the context of how they describe themselves, right? Just to make sure it's not about being respectful, because it's like they're fictional people. Like nobody here is being disrespectful if I'm going to be using like the term warriors for something else, right? But it is a thing to consider, right? Because I want to make sure that I'm using terminology that is, I guess, in the world of linguistics, is what the language would want to call itself. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm having a lot of interesting little developments. One of essentially, the project I've created is growing way bigger than I initially thought it would be, in terms of, like, what I want the project to be like. One of the things I was thinking about was, could it be cool to make, like, a fictionalized, like, vocalization of the language? Because right now, all we're gonna have are the, are like dictionary inventories, right? We're gonna have small little inventories of typical words, right? They're all like logographies. Ooh! Holy shit! I've never had one of those. I've never had a red drop in this, because I am posting this after all. Yeah, I just got completely off sidetracked. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, because they're all like individual logographies, but we don't have any idea of what they're supposed to sound like. So that's, ooh, that was what I had to do, but it's fine. So that's just anything that I say about it will just be made up. But I could infer, based on, like, murmurings that we hear, based on the structure of the words themselves, if it's possible to be able to assemble some kind of, like, pseudo-language off of it. I'd probably be doing it through a syllabary-style structure. In some languages, I'd be doing it through, like, a Hindu-style base afterwards. In different ones. Like, I'd be taking inspiration from different languages to create different kinds of inventories to describe how the language would speak. I could also include a little bit about the culture, but I'd be kind of like bullshitting it all, right? Is it something that's worthwhile to actually create? Would bullshitting that actually be like a constructive thing for the video? Or would it just be me kind of just like hammering on and just doubling down on a point that I really don't need to? I want the videos to be thorough and exhaustive, and I'm not sure if here's a made-up, linguistic inventory, an example of what it might sound like, if that's something that's too far, or if it's something that's, within the scope of what the video really should be in terms of, like, pure education, right? I don't want to be doing something that isn't educational, and I'm afraid that once I, like, dip outside education into, like, fantasy or, theory, or just, like, making something up to make the narrative interesting or the video more interesting, like, at what point is that just kind of masturbating, right? Notably, the alchemists, or whatever you want to call it, language, doesn't really have a lot of substance to it. Like, it has more words than other languages do, but also 10 of them are just numbers. Like, I can't really speculate on how those numbers would be pronounced, because I don't know what their inventory would be like. There's no hint as to, like, word composition that might imply something. Like, in English, for example, when you're describing someone doing something, having a specific occupation, you put ER at the end. Someone who builds is a builder, Someone who, I don't know, who marks is a marker, right? Someone who teaches is a teacher. So you get, like, although it's not always universally true, it does provide a useful, like, linguistic starting point, right? When you're talking about how to be able to build languages. But if you don't have enough information to pull from, you can't really figure out, like, what would this language sound like in any capacity, right? I have no linguistic basis to get any idea for the vast majority of these languages. I could probably bullshit it for 3 of the languages. But once I get past the first 3, I'm just, again, making shit up to what end. Okay, let's just get rid of this, because it's really annoying. I really don't like this the poison one. There's a lot of damage. So, yeah, I want to release the video, but I also want to, like, make it educated, informed, and thorough. The first one will, again, just being on one single language means it's going to be kind of incomplete. Because a lot of languages do have a lot of synergy and overlap with each other in terms of their own culture, because of how the other groups interact with each other. They see each other in specific lights, they interact with each other in specific ways, and we're only able to have these kind of... Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen one... Wow, that was from really good... Whoa! Let's go! Whoa! Some rewards coming through, and I got fucking none of them! Wow! Thanks, game! I even fucking top fragged here. Top scored. God damn it. I got nothing. That was terrible. Thanks. Yeah, but yeah, because of the different ways that the different cultures interact, you get some really nuanced development in the languages. I could probably also bullshit some kind of like theory as to how the languages could have co-developed together, how they could have like grown together in a similar space. I don't like that this froze like this. Okay. Because the idea is that they don't commingle, right? These languages haven't ever commingled with each other. Let's wait until this guy gets here. We're willing to wait. This is funny. So yeah, hopefully he'll reconnect. Shouldn't take too long. But yeah, yeah, okay, I guess we're just gonna go. But yeah, they don't really commingle. That's the whole idea. They commingle with like people who are right next to them to a degree. Like you could talk about like the bards and the alchemists definitely have some kind of connection together. But meanwhile, like they have no connection to the acolytes, right? The warriors do, but not the alchemists really. They have very rough ideas of how the other group thinks, and the only real conversation we get between them as like connection is in the special things we see at the very end, right? The bonus content, if you will. It's gonna be tough, actually. We don't have very much anything here. Okay, let's start with this, just so we have a place to work from. Okay, this is brutal. Ah! Dude! Oh my god. Oh, fuck, dude. I got reds and immediately died. Oh, come on. We're not winning this, are we? Oh! That's huge. No. Don't run away, don't run away, don't run away. Dude, okay, yeah, we're fucked. Oh well. Yeah, once again, having an AFK is incredibly brutal because with the lasers coming in and them still existing there, you just lose so much HP and momentum. No, like if you're playing with only 3 players and you're not playing like, in a stack, you're gonna have such a hard time getting through it. But yeah, I think that the languages themselves are really interestingly constructed. They're definitely like, how do I put this? They're very obviously conlangs, right? Like, from somebody who has experience looking at different languages, they are too well made, like too well constructed to be anything other than conlang, right? I would say that there's maybe a handful of natural languages in the world that have the same kind of, oh, this is very clearly like constructed kind of vibe. One good example of this is Korean, and I talk about this quite at length in the script that I'm currently working on, because Hangul is genuinely one of the best. Whoa, jeez. Oh gosh. Is one of the best orthographies I've like ever seen. It's because it was constructed. It was artificially constructed like 70 or something years ago. I don't know how long ago it was. Probably more than that. But like, at some point, it was artificially constructed with the intent of being an easy-to-learn, simple language that, you know, that like demonstrates the literal like sounding of words, right? There was no or very little ambiguity in the same way that there is in English, because English has like a whole like storied history as to where all of our words come from, And Korean is just like, yeah, this is how the word sounds, so it's spelled that way, for the most part, right? Within, like, because there's always going to be, like, more variation. The longer that a language exists, the more history that a language has in terms of its like spelling structure and what other things this is from other languages. A good example of this is like Japanese as well, right? It's very much like, oh, it's exactly how it's pronounced, until it isn't, right? There's a lot of them that also are like, oh, well, there's actually a little bit of ambiguity in how you might pronounce this, because there's like some small variation, and if you get it slightly wrong, it just sounds weird. It's not like they're going to call you like a stupid idiot for it, but they're definitely going to judge you, right? Like, there's definitely some people who are gonna think negatively of you for... Well, let's just finish him. There we go. I was trying to finish him off instead of going and resing people, because I didn't feel it was safe when he was doing the blabs, and I didn't want to get hit too many times. I want to have a confirmed win at that point. Oh, sweet. I don't need more fucking shirt ones. I'll take any of the other ones, but shirts, whatever. My way as well, right? I have so many shirt ones, and I just don't have any of the tops or bottoms. I love always getting top here. I don't want to play again with this group. This group was a little messy. I'll play a little bit longer, too. I'll do this for, like, half an hour. Yeah. What else do I have going on? Wordle. I did Wordle for 800 plus episodes, and it just kind of reached a point where it's like I'm not really growing from it. It feels like it's the content I have to make instead of the content I really want to make. I hit a big depressive spiral recently. I had a medication issue that caused a major psychological, not break. It wasn't a breakdown or a break or any kind of thing. It was more like it was just like a reevaluation, right? Like where I reprioritized how I was handling things because I was going through an emotional roller coaster. Getting off medications that is meant to temper your physical or emotional state is always going to be a little bit weird, right? So yeah, it fucked with me for a while, and as such, I didn't want to do Wordle, and I just kind of threw it away for a while. I also wanted to make things afterwards, but it's like, do I have the energy or the genuine want to do any of that? And the answer for the most part was kind of no. I really didn't feel like it. And that kind of persisted for a while. I have content that I want to make, and I have content that I'm currently making. Ooh, sweet. I love the auto-aim for that exact reason, because it'll change it in the middle of the shot if you don't aim it specifically somewhere. For example, I'm doing a Pokemon League right now, and I want to release Pokemon videos, just at least talking about that league. But the first one that I released was pretty popular for a different league that I played a week or two in. But yeah, the one that I'm currently playing in is a randoms draft league. So it'd be really interesting to go through how I'm doing specific draft decisions, or how I'm building my team given the draft that I'm working with. I think the biggest... I could get rid of this totem, so I can deal with it. It's really annoying. But the biggest problem is that a lot of Pokemon draft league content just doesn't get any views, right? I don't want to always be playing oh, you gotta play to whatever the people want, kind of you should make what you want to make. But also, to a degree, I do want to still keep growing, and I don't think that Pokemon League content is going to get me there, right? I'd rather do content that I can do reliably, consistently, that I enjoy, and of course I don't get anything. Crap. That I can do reliably and consistently, and that will help me grow my, my channel. Once again, top score. Hey, I like this group. I'm gonna grab a sip of water real quickly. I'll do this one more, and I'll see if there's any other dailies I need to do. There might be one more, something that I'm forgetting. So Yeah, I'm working on a couple different things, but it's like I've got my actual 9 to 5 that I'm working on right now. My house right now is a disaster. I really need to clean it. Like that's what I'm going to spend tomorrow doing. Today I've just been kind of, feeling a bit better because I just kind of felt like shit the last couple days, and just taking the time to just make sure I'm feeling less crap is just always a nice thing in general. Am I going to get outdamaged in this game? I'm already feeling like this is I'm gonna get a little outdamaged this game kind of situation. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that's gonna suck. Did I hit anything? Okay, I hit that at least. I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Okay. Okay. I know that should be doing about half his HP. The fact that nobody else had that makes me feel a bit better about my current situation. He's gonna jump backwards, as he usually does. Oh, he didn't. He just sat in place. When is he gonna jump? There he is. Okay, there he jumps. Meow. Noom. Oh! We broke him out of the... Okay. Okay. That feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Knowing that my top damage is almost certainly safe. So yeah, like honestly, what kind of content do you guys want to see? I just recently posted a like puzzle game video, RYB. Really solid game. Had a ton of fun with it. But I wanted, it did decently. Some of my crossword videos did kind of decently. I could do more of that as well, because it is linguistics related ultimately, right? It's like words and letters and all of that. So it's something that I'm still educated on. I've got a background in puzzles and math. I've got a lot of things about spreadsheets. I've got a background in in letters, linguistics, words, all of that kind of stuff. So if there's something like from that you want to see more of, please feel free to let me know, because I just genuinely would like to make content that people want to see. A lot of this, like, I also could make more Pokemon stuff. I could do more Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Sleep. I'm currently looking into more Cookie Run stuff, because it's just something I can just do in the background. A nice, convenient, look at that, like I said, flawless game. I don't have any more, right? And I don't really want to do any more. Okay, so, what else do I have to do? Let's quickly grab some more cookies. Some more coins, rather, so not cookies. I seem to actually get your fucking... Yeah, I don't actually have yours yet. That's really funny. I could roll for it, but yeah. Not a huge deal right now. Let's quickly look at... What do I have here? Oh, yeah, I get the last of one of these. Okay, let's quickly go to my inventory. Pop these. Oh, also, I got a new equipment recently. I'm very happy with it, so I'm gonna start working it pretty hard. I really like Chamomile. I use her pretty often. She's really good in a lot of the raids, just because a lot of times at the beginning of raids, people don't know what the hell to do, so it's a really good way to consistently get through raids when people are just learning what the fuck they actually need to do in order to work properly. I only have 40 raids. I thought I had more than that, but okay. I've got these pants. Do I want it? I mean, Ghost Captain's Legwear is pretty decent. It's going to be good on someone at some point, so I think I'd still keep it, but, like, I'm thinking about just, like, breaking it down so I can get better leg wear for, like... Because, like, I don't have a lot of leg right now. I've only got 4, right? So if I do a breakdown of these specifically... Yeah, it guarantees 1. And I don't really need the level up quite yet. If I ever do, I'll be able to roll for more in the future. Like, right now, I have a thing I really desperately want to get in terms of pants. So I'm going to roll here and hope that I get a lucky. I did get lucky! Let's go! Getting a second pants down is really nice. I also would like to get the Sea Mermaid's garment, so I can put this all on my on my cream soda. I need the hat for that, though. And right now, I just don't have, you know, enough hats right now. I need a little bit more. If I can get a little bit more, then I could grab the hat for that, or I could grab the whole bit for the Eminent Herbalist's guard, because I do have the middle for it. I just need the hat in the bottom. So I'm really happy that I actually rolled for that. That was very fortunate. I could also get the Fire Demon's legs if I get enough for that. So there's a lot of considerations. Like, really, what I'll probably do is get the hat for cream soda. I'll get the pants for chili, and then the next run around I'll get the 2 that I need for chamomile, because she's like lower priority than the other ones, right? Snow Strider is what I'm currently running, but I would rather is what I'm running for what's her face, for Crushed Pepper, which is, you know, okay. And I got the full set for Lemon Zest. Let's quickly go through. I don't need this. Don't need that. I've got exactly 2 that aren't leveled up right yet. And I do want to get that down, but let's quickly break this down, see if I get a good roll on any of this. Drum roll, please. I got some luckies. Nothing crazy, but I will take what I can get, considering that, like, you know, how much you need in order to get a weapon. How much do you need for head and pants? 100? Yeah, so I will, like, the biggest barrier here is the material equipment schematics. I can get more of these just, like, as I play naturally. That's such a small barrier, ultimately. What element do I want to roll for today? I could go for light, just so I can see if I can improve these. Because right now my issue is that I have, like, I could roll for even more crit damage, more attack. Because, like, if we do a comparison here, I've got an epic crit damage is 21.25 versus attack is 17.8. We could see whether how much that would increase us by. So this would increase my crit damage by about 10%, which is really about a 7.8 total damage percent increase. Right now, attack rate of 17.8. Well, my attack is confidently over 150% right now. So it's going to be about a 10. It's probably about a 10% damage increase. They got another attack plus. So it's like there's considerations both way. But if I increase my crit rate by a little bit, then it'll increase my damage, my DPS by a nice percent as well. So it's like interesting considerations to make here. I also want to get the Lemon Zest like power at the end here. I could also get like increased light damage, because that is elemental damage right here, which is just extra percentage on top of everything else. It just is nice. But yeah, I'll look into the rolls and do the calcs at some point. I just haven't quite yet. I could also roll for, I mean, I don't actually really want to roll for water here, because I want to use Sugar Feather Garments on other people. Most notably, I'm thinking about putting them on Chili Pepper, but yeah. I could put them on Rye. That wouldn't be terrible, I guess. But I don't really use Rye. Any events I still have left to do? Daily gifts. Let's roll 52 laps. I could do some citrus bears. Ooh, I'm no longer in the top 10%. I would like to get top 10% if I can. It's only another 100. I don't know. I've actually done this one. How much time do I have? 2 days, 18 hours? Haven't done this one either. Okay, you know what? Is this one available? Is this the one that I'm currently working on? Yeah. Okay, get hit by the thorn pillars. Oh, I don't actually have enough. Nah, it's fine. I'll do it some other time. And for the day, let's finish every single day with a single gacha pull. I'm going to do standard gacha this time for artifacts. Let's see what I get. With the crystal ball, see if I get lucky. Woo! Common! Nah, it didn't end the day lucky, but let's do one more for the chili pepper artifact. That could be nice. Come on. Come on, RNGesus. Nope. Common again. Oh well. I'm not gonna complain too hard about that. It's just, you know, RNG ultimately. Oh, you know what? Look at all these. Look at all this hearts. Maybe I will go and do 8-7. Try to do 8-7 today. Sure, let's put a U in the front, though. Like this. There we go. So you need to not get hit by thorn pillars. How hard could that possibly be? Not getting hit by thorn pillars. That should be super easy, right? Okay, okay. Well, there's a lot of thorn pillars here. Let's take my time. What the world? Oh god, and just me slashing at them breaks. Okay, let's... Ah! So I've already been hit multiple times now. Okay, that's twice. I don't know why that was over there then. Okay. Looks like there's a button that I have to press. Ah, okay. Gotta get it out of the way. I understand. Oh, and I'm right back where I started. Ooh. Ah! Okay. That was incredibly quick. Whoops. Fuck. Oh, come on. That was really annoying, actually. Oh, are we looping again? Fuck. Fuck. No! That's gonna make me go back. This is annoying. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh, I hate this. Okay. Okay, so I need to do... Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to do... Oh, god damn it, dude. Okay, I just can't get hit by a thorn pillar again. It's fine. There's no more thorn pillars. No more thorn pillars, right? No more thorn pillars? Yeah, just normal fight. Thank you. Normal fight. Normal fight is good. I don't have to do too much for a normal fight. Yeah! I completely completed it in 148. That was flawless. This level is not going to be one I'm going to try to speedrun too hard. But hey, I did it. I now have a time on that leaderboard, technically. What was I going to say, like 158 something? Was that the time that I had? What is this? Oh, these are the chapter leaders. Oh, I don't care. I want to see my time. 348. Okay. I should get into at least, like, the top 50. Come on. Top 50%. Let's do, like, an even semi-decent run of 8-7. One that I'm not going out of my way to do all the other bullshit. 3-something is not a time I want to work with. Come on, that's embarrassing. I can get as many times as I want now that I... Oh, come on. Whatever. Let's do this. And that'll let me come up here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. God damn it, dude. Let me just do that. I need to get into good space for it, and then this was easy as pie. Clean. I can just ignore this entirely. Fuck, come on. Sweet. I could have gone a little bit faster, actually, if I had stuck to the right side there, but whatever. Okay, that was a better time. It wasn't a great time, but it was a better time. That should put me in the top 50%, probably closer to, like, the top 40, top 30%. 158 is an okay time. Look at that, almost top 10. What do I need, a 154? Could I shave 4 seconds of that? Probably. Do I care enough to do it? For 100 crystals and 10, nah. And this, I can do that later. I can definitely do this. I just don't really know if I can. Okay. That's a pretty flexible top 100. 109? Yeah, that's really, like, a lot of time lost. You don't usually have... I mean, this is going to be like Ginger Brave spamming, right? It's not Ginger Brave spamming. Is it actually, like, a kill-heavy one? 313. Which one's 313? I mean, it's too far for me to do right now, but let's check the easy version. Because it's going to be similar to this, right? Clear within 2 minutes. So this is a one you want to clear fast anyways. Let me just walk through and see what it's like, and then... This is the motorcycle one? Oh, come on. Fuck off. Okay. I could see why this level would be... There'd be a significant difference in speed. That's really interesting, and I kind of want to bolt my way up to it. But I've got other things to do. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching me for a little bit. Cheers, y'all. Bye-bye.